leg pain? After 60, these three nutrients are the key for you. Have your legs started to feel heavier lately? Maybe you're noticing it takes more effort to stand up. You push off your knees just to get on your feet. Climbing stairs feels like lifting weights. And walking across the living room, sometimes it feels like you're balancing on a tightrope. Most people assume this is just a normal part of aging. But here's the truth. This could be one of the earliest signs of sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss. And the most concerning part, it creeps in quietly, without pain, without swelling, until one day you realize you need help just to get out of a chair. But you don't have to let it progress. Thanks to recent research and decades of clinical observation, we now know that leg weakness after 60 is not only preventable, it's reversible. And it doesn't require heavy exercise or expensive treatments. All it takes is three essential nutrients that your body desperately needs, but is likely running low on as you age. In today's video, we'll reveal what those three nutrients are, how they support leg strength, and why so many seniors become deficient without realizing it. More importantly, we'll show you how to restore them properly and safely so you can rebuild the strength in your legs and regain the confidence to move with ease again. This is not internet gossip. This is backed by real science and clinical studies. These nutrients play a critical role in muscle contraction, nerve signaling, bone stability, and blood flow, all of which are essential for strong, steady legs. According to the American Geriatric Society, people over 60 lose 1–3% of muscle mass every year. Even with a normal diet, that means you could lose up to 15% of your leg strength in just 5 years and not even notice until daily tasks become harder. Why does this happen? There are three key reasons. 1. Nutrient absorption drops as we age. Your stomach produces less acid, which means your body absorbs fewer vitamins, especially the ones critical to muscles and nerves. 2. Circulation slows. Less oxygen and nutrients reach your legs, causing fatigue, cramps, and that heavy leg feeling. 3. Less movement. When seniors walk less or avoid stairs, leg muscles shrink and weaken. And without the proper nutrition, they can't recover. But here's the encouraging news. Restoring your levels of these three key vitamins can lead to noticeable improvements in just a matter of days. It's never too late to take action. Before we dive in, let us know in the comments, have you experienced leg pain, cramps, or heaviness recently? How are you currently supporting your leg health? Your story might help someone else. And if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to Bond Senior Health, the channel dedicated to helping you age with strength, clarity, and confidence. Be sure to download your free copy of Senior Health Tips, a simple, science-backed ebook to support your energy, muscles, heart, and memory after 60. We'll show you exactly how to get this ebook at the end of this video, so make sure you stay with us. Now, let's break down the three vitamins your legs are begging for and how to get them today. Beginning with the one that most elderly people don't take, the switch that reactivates leg strength is vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is more than just another vitamin. Did you know that it reactivates your entire neurological, skeletal, and muscular system, functioning more like a master switch? This is where the issue lies. Your body's ability to produce this essential nutrient declines significantly after the age of 60. Your skin gets thinner. Your liver, kidneys, and conversion of vitamin D slow down as you spend less time in the sun. Your body consequently starts to shut down vital systems. Your muscles weaken. Your legs are heavy. You move slowly. Most worryingly, you start to lose your equilibrium since you are subtly deficient in vitamin D3, a basic requirement. What makes vitamin D3 so important? Calcium absorption is aided by vitamin D3, which is essential for healthy, strong bones. However, that is only the start. Additionally, it guarantees that your muscle fibers contract correctly, facilitates the smooth transmission of information by your nerves, and above all, avoids muscle atrophy, which occurs subtly as we age. When you don't have enough D3, your body becomes unreliable and weak like the luggage of an old machine. How can you determine if you are deficient in vitamin D3? Signs include weakness in your legs, particularly when climbing stairs, exhaustion from standing or walking, leg cramps at night, difficulty turning or stepping rapidly, and severe pain in your hips, knees, or heels. Some people may also experience minor anxiety, impatience, and difficulty falling asleep at night. These mild symptoms are actually early indicators of vitamin D3 inadequacy, yet they are sometimes confused with aging. What is the scientific consensus? Researchers from the University of Birmingham in the United Kingdom looked at people over 65. After consuming 800 IU of vitamin D3 for just 5 days, participants' leg strength increased by an average of 19%. In just a few weeks, seniors who took a D3 supplement and engaged in little exercise showed a considerable improvement in their leg power and balance, according to another Chinese study. Additionally, researchers at Harvard's Geriatric Research Center found that older persons with low vitamin D3 levels were 40% more likely to fall or be admitted to the hospital than those with normal D3 levels. It's an obvious message. Vitamin D3 safeguards your independence in addition to your bone structure. How does it operate? Your body absorbs calcium more efficiently, promotes the development of new muscle fibers, enhances muscle contraction and response time, lowers latent inflammation in muscle tissue, and facilitates painless, smoother movement when your D3 levels are back to normal. Simply said, vitamin D3 activates your joints and muscles again. What is the recommended dosage for healthy persons over 60? Experts advise 800 to 1,000 international units daily, 500 to 2,000 IU per day for people who have a history of falls or who exhibit obvious indicators of frailty. For optimal absorption, take vitamin D3 under medical supervision in the morning or early afternoon, and always after a meal that includes healthy fats like salmon, eggs, or olive oil. D3 should never be used right before bed because it can cause sleep disturbances. Is food sufficient for you? Regretfully, not without difficulty. Let's examine the figures. About 500 IU are found in a 100-gram meal of fish. You only get 40 IU from one egg. There are about 100 IU in a glass of fortified milk. It would be unrealistic for most seniors to consume fatty fish, eggs, and milk every day in order to obtain 1,000 international units from food alone. For this reason, taking vitamin D3 supplements is frequently necessary. Who should immediately think about using supplements? Vitamin D3 should be your main priority if you are over 60, spend little time outside, feel unsteady, or have fallen in the past, have osteoporosis or joint discomfort, or eat a plant-based diet low in dairy and fish. A few crucial warnings. Although D3 is usually harmless, excessive use over an extended period of time can lead to issues. Long-term usage of more than 4,000 IU per day might cause headaches, constipation, or nausea, kidney stones from elevated calcium levels, or abnormal heartbeats in sensitive people. This is the crucial element. The appropriate dosage at the appropriate time and keep a regular check on your levels. The key to helping older folks restore their leg strength is vitamin D3. Your muscle systems that have subtly slowed down over time are reactivated by this switch. If taken properly, you can see a difference in a few days, including stronger legs, lighter steps, and increased self-assurance in every movement. Balance, nerve health, and leg confidence are all restored by the next vitamin. Let's discuss vitamin B12, which is one of the most important yet often disregarded supplements for people over 60. B12, as you may know, is a vitamin that aids in memory and vitality. However, most people are unaware of this. B12 is essential for the communication between your brain and muscles, particularly your legs. It helps you maintain healthy nerves, coordinated motions, and quick reflexes. The link between your brain and muscles becomes hazy when your B12 levels fall, and your lower body is frequently where the initial symptoms appear. What occurs if your B12 levels are low? You may experience symptoms such as burning, tingling, or numbness in your feet, weakness in your legs, particularly when standing or walking. A feeling that your legs are not listening or are asleep, trouble balancing even on level ground, feeling unsteady, or the need for assistance when walking, if your B12 levels are below optimal. Additionally, some people suffer from mood swings, mild sadness, forgetfulness, and brain fog. These symptoms frequently appear gradually. A lot of seniors think they're simply growing older. However, they are actually the classic signs of a B12 shortage. Why is deficiency more common among seniors? There are two primary causes. One, inadequate absorption. Our stomachs create less acid as we age, particularly if you take drugs that lower stomach acid such as ranitidine or omeprazole. It is more difficult to get B12 from food in this low-acid environment. Second, restricted diet. Meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products are nearly the only sources of vitamin B12. You're more vulnerable if you consume less meat or eat a diet strong in plants. Your body may not absorb enough even if you eat a healthy diet. This explains why B12 insufficiency is so prevalent in people over 60. What is the scientific consensus? Numerous studies have demonstrated the impact of inadequate B12 on older people mobility. According to a study from Oxford University in the United Kingdom, seniors 65 and older who had low B12 levels walked more slowly, had far worse balance, and were more than twice as likely to fall in the upcoming year as those with normal levels. Journal of Gerontology. Clinical trial seniors were given 1,000 micrograms of vitamin B12 per day for 8 weeks as part of a randomized research. Following supplementation, participants reported less numbness and instability, better lower body strength, and faster reaction times. In addition to helping you think more clearly, B12 keeps your body balanced and under control. How vitamin B12 functions in the body. Vitamin B12 promotes the formation of the protective sheath that surrounds your nerves. Red blood cell production, enhanced oxygen supply to muscular tissues, energy metabolism, and quick, precise signals from the brain to muscles are all made possible by this. Thus, muscles receive the energy they require to function. Your nerves malfunction, your muscles misunderstand orders, and your legs begin to feel unconnected when you are deficient in B12. B12 insufficiency is most likely to affect who? If you are over 60, you are more likely to have low B12. Regularly, use antacids or acid blockers, adopt a low-meat or vegetarian diet, take metformin and have diabetes, suffer from digestive disorders such as gastritis or IBS, regularly consume alcohol, or have undergone weight reduction or gastrointestinal surgery. It's worthwhile to do a quick blood test to determine your B12 levels if this describes you. Indicators that are frequently overlooked. Some folks might not experience the typical tingling or numbness. Instead, they become awkward or drop objects, slight headaches, exhaustion that does not go away with rest. Their feet are experiencing sporadic pains or buzzing. All of these are warning signs that your body is attempting to communicate. Additionally, we found you recover more quickly if you act sooner. What is the recommended dosage of B12? A daily dosage of 500 to 1,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin is safe and effective for persons over 60. Methylcobalamin. Why your body can use it immediately without converting it because it is the active form of vitamin B12. Seniors will particularly benefit from this as conversion rates decrease with age. It comes in a variety of forms, including chewables, sprays, sublingual tablets, and dissolves beneath the tongue. As coffee and tea can interfere with absorption, it is best to take it in the morning or with lunch. Can eating alone provide you with enough? Yes, in principle. In reality, though, it is improbable. This is the amount of B12 found in typical foods. 3 ounces of beef liver, around 70 micrograms. 3 oz of salmon, around 4.5 micrograms. 1 huge egg, merely 0.5 micrograms. It's 1 cup of milk, around 1 microgram. To meet your demands, you would therefore need to consume a lot of fish and dairy products or liver every day. The more practical choice for the majority of seniors is a supplement. Is it Sigma B12 is soluble in water? This indicates that any excess is flushed out of your body. Please let me know where you're coming from today. Before we begin, please feel free to ask any questions you may have and leave a comment below. Remember to click the subscribe button and enable notifications so you don't miss any of Bond Senior Health's top health advice. Even at high dosages, it is very safe. In healthy people, there is no known lethal amount of B12. However, if you are on blood thinners or have chronic renal problems, please see your doctor. Otherwise, B12 supplements are among the safest and most efficient ways to increase energy, enhance nerve function, and regain control over one's legs for the majority of people. True Tale's actual effect. Thanks to a vitamin that most of us overlook, many older folks report feeling more steady when walking, regaining sensation in their feet, standing up more confidently, and even sleeping better once their nerve symptoms subside. Vitamin B12 is a movement vitamin as well as a brain vitamin. It reestablishes the connection between your body and brain, and your legs feel stronger, your muscles react more quickly, and your confidence comes back when those lines are clear. Don't disregard it if you've been experiencing unusual sensations, limb weakness, or balance problems. Examine your B12 and give your nerves what they've been longing for. You are probably aware of how vitamin D3 helps to build muscle and how vitamin B12 facilitates nerve-to-leg communication. However, the puzzle still has one more piece, and that is thiamine, another name for vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 provides the electricity or the real energy your muscles require to move. If D3 turns on the lights and B12 links the lines, your muscles just cannot work without it. Without B1, your body runs out of fuel. Even if your bones are robust and your nerves are sharp, Vitamin B1, what is it? And why does it matter so much? Vitamin B1, often known as thiamine, is essential for energy metabolism. This indicates that it aids in the conversion of food, particularly carbs, into ATP, which is useful energy. Every movement, every breath, every muscular contraction is powered by ATP. Additionally, since your legs are the biggest muscles in your body, they need a steady supply. Your muscles feel heavy, fatigue easily, and recover poorly from any movement when your B1 density is low. Symptoms of a possible vitamin B1 deficiency. Many persons over 60 describe these early signs. Even with little activity, legs feel weak or extremely exhausted. Cramping in the palm, particularly in the feet or calves, a dragging, heavy feeling when moving, experiencing dyspnea while ascending stairs, occasionally feeling lightheaded or exhausted after getting up. Mental exhaustion may also strike some people. Lack of appetite, and overall lack of drive to move. These are typical indicators of a slowed muscle metabolism. B1 frequently has a significant role. What causes B1 deficiency in the elderly? There are a number of causes. One is a reduction in absorption. Our digestive system's ability to absorb thiamine from meals declines with age. The second is the use of medications. Diuretics, which are frequently prescribed for heart problems or high blood pressure, cause B1 to be flushed out through urine. Antibiotics and metformin may potentially affect B1 levels. 3. Drinking booze. Seniors' ability to absorb B1 can be hampered by even modest consumption of common alcohol such as wine or beer. 4th, a bad diet. B1 is removed from a lot of processed foods. Additionally, your intake can be too low if you're consuming less whole grains or legumes. What is the conclusion of the research Tokyo University Study 2021? More than 30% of the 300 older participants in the research had poor B1 levels. Additionally, these people had far less leg strength, moved more slowly, and frequently complained of muscle weariness. Most demonstrated a noticeable increase in energy, walking distance, and stair climbing following B1 supplements. Research Neurological Sciences Journal. Every day, patients with persistent leg fatigue received 100 milliliters of thiamine. 82% reported improved endurance after 7 days. 68% reported less heaviness and leg pain. There were no adverse effects. In what ways does B1 support your legs? The Krebs cycle, your body's primary energy-producing mechanism, is powered by vitamin B1. This makes it possible for your muscle cells to produce ATP more rapidly, recover from motions more quickly, and keep their other strength and tone throughout the day. Additionally, B1 facilitates the transfer of nerve signals, particularly in the peripheral nerves that govern your legs and feet. It's like attempting to operate a car without petrol when you don't have B1. Nothing moves, but everything functions. What is the required amount of B1? Just 1.2 millimolars per day for men and 1.1 millimolars per day for women is the suggested dose. However, significantly larger doses are frequently utilized for therapeutic benefit in older persons with symptoms. Doctors often advise seniors who have nerve problems, tiredness, or leg weakness take 50 to 100 milligrams daily. The good news, since B1 dissolves in water, surplus can be safely eliminated by urine. When and how is the best time to take it? Consume B1 in the morning to assist increased energy levels throughout the day. It should always be taken with food, preferably one that contains some healthy fat or protein. Don't take it with alcohol, coffee, or black tea. These may obstruct absorption. Can B1 be obtained by diet? Yes, but you must be deliberate. Whole grains like brown rice or oats, legumes like beans and lentils, sunflower seeds, and organ and pig meats are excellent sources of B1. The majority of seniors, however, do not consume enough of these foods on a daily basis, and certain diseases or drugs prevent absorption. Therefore, a supplement can be a better option if you're unsure or have recently experienced unusual fatigue. Who ought to think about taking B1 supplements? Your B1 levels should be checked or simply restored with a safe daily dose. If you have type 2 diabetes, consume alcohol frequently, take diuretics, metformin or acid-blocking drugs, experience leg weariness even with light exertion, or have experienced unexplained weight loss or appetite loss. Is it rare indeed? Even at large dosages, thiamine is known to be safe and is regarded as one of the safest supplements for senior citizens. However, before beginning high-dose B, always with your physician if you are on medication or have liver or kidney issues. Actual outcomes. Many seniors report feeling more energized after just 3 or 5 days of taking B1. It feels lighter on the legs. It gets easy to walk. It is less taxing to climb stairs. And the want to be active and move comes back naturally. Adding fuel to an engine that has been sputtering for years is analogous to that. Last words, vitamin B1 might not be a showstopper. Compared to D3 or B12, it receives less attention. However, it can be the crucial component that makes all the difference for older folks who are experiencing energy problems, muscle weariness, or leg heaviness. Your muscles are powered by it. Your drive is restored. Additionally, it gives you the power, purpose, and ease to go through the day. Don't ignore B1 if you feel exhausted, weighed down, or disengaged from your body. The simplest nutrients can sometimes have the greatest impact. Now that you know exactly how vitamin D3, B12, and B1 support your muscles, nerves, and bones, it's time to put that knowledge into action. The truth is, these nutrients are powerful, but only when used properly. Timing, consistency, and safety make all the difference. Let's review how to take them. Start your morning with vitamin B1 and D3, preferably with a meal that includes healthy fats like yogurt or eggs. This improves absorption and gives your body an early energy boost. Then, after lunch, take vitamin B12. Avoid pairing it with coffee or tea, as they can block absorption. Instead, drink water or have it with your midday meal for the best effect. And this simple habit, done daily, can help restore your balance, strengthen your legs, and bring back the confidence you may have felt slipping away. But here's something equally important. Don't fall into the more is better trap. Too much of any vitamin, even natural ones, can do more harm than good. Vitamin D3, for example, builds up in your system if you're not careful. Taking more than 4,000 IU per day for long periods without medical supervision can lead to high calcium levels causing kidney stones, nausea, or even confusion. And if you have chronic kidney or liver issues, always talk to your doctor first. These organs process vitamins, and when they're not working at full capacity, even normal doses can become risky. Don't forget to pay attention to your body. Tingling, digestive changes, or headaches can be early signs you need to adjust your dosage. And if you're taking any of these vitamins long-term, it's smart to ask your doctor for a blood test every 6 to 12 months. It's a small step that gives you a big picture of your health and helps you stay in that safe, effective zone. So let's take a moment to reflect. If your legs feel heavy, your balance is off, or walking just isn't what it used to be, it's not just aging. It's likely muscle loss caused by silent nutrient deficiencies. The good news, it's reversible. With the right approach, you can rebuild your strength, regain your independence, and enjoy doing the things you love again. Remember B1 in the morning with breakfast, D3 with healthy fats, B12 around lunchtime. Take action, stay consistent, and monitor your progress. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these vitamins before? What changes have you noticed in your strength, mobility, or energy? Share your story, and in the comments, your experience might inspire someone else to take that first step towards stronger legs and better health. If this video helped you, please tap the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Bond Senior Health for weekly videos like this one, full of practical, science-backed tips for staying strong, sharp, and independent after 60. And before you go, don't miss your free copy of the Senior Health Tips ebook, a complete guide filled with powerful but simple strategies to support your bones, muscles, circulation, and energy at every age. You'll find the link to download it in the description of this video. Want more videos like this? Head over to our Senior Health playlist right here on the channel. We've got videos on everything from nighttime recovery foods to simple leg strengthening breakfasts. Thanks for spending time with me today. Take good care of yourself, fuel your legs wisely, and keep moving one strong, confident step at a time.